Hey everybody, this is just going to be a really quick tutorial video, but make sure you subscribe to my channel. I put out new videos all the time, and hit the bell icon because that'll alert you to when I post a new video. I see lots of questions. I know you're probably wondering, why is her mat in the sink? Well, I see a lot of questions on cleaning your mats. Now I made a big boo-boo, and I don't know if you guys can see that, but I cut something on here and it just shredded it, and it was not a good time. So it's not sticky anymore over here. And it could use a bath anyways. It's been a few weeks since I've washed it, and I used it a lot. So what I do, and this is just something that works for me, but I will tell you that I've done this a million times. I take a little bit of semi-warm water, so I call about lukewarm, and I just run it over my mat, and I take my hand, and I'll rub off as much of the extra fluffies. So in this case, the construction paper that I thought, oh, this will be a great idea with, and I'll rub off as much of that as I can, just using my hand. Doesn't take a whole lot of pressure, it's just a simple rub, and it comes right off. You guys can see it's coming off, and it's not bringing off the adhesive. So I'm going to pick that up really quick and let some of that drain off, and then I'm just going to finish up doing this. Now you can do this if you've got cat or dog hair on there too, which I get all the time because we have cats and dogs, and we have a guinea pig, so we do have quite a few pets. So it doesn't have to be 100% perfectly clean because most of it's going to come off regardless, but it's going to stay sticky. But I like to just rub all of this extra goo off. And there's a little chunk right here that might have been cat hair at one point, so we'll just, again, you're just going to use your fingers and rub it off. And just make sure that you get everything off. And then I give it a final rinse once I'm pretty satisfied with how much of the stuff has come off. And you can always just use the edge of your nail if you've got a little bit of something that's maybe a little too stuck on there. So then what I do is I just take a little bit of soap. And this is Green Dawn, but it's just Dawn soap. Rub it between my hands. I'll move the stream of water out of the way. And then I just take a little bit of that and I just rub it onto my mat. Just again, I only use my hands for this. I don't want to be too abrasive on my mats. So just rub some soap right on top of this. Make sure that you've gotten all the goo off, or at least as much of it as you can. It doesn't have to be back to 100% perfect because it'll bring its sticky back. So make sure you rinse your hands off, and you're going to want to make sure that you rinse your mat off really, really well. Again, I'm not using hot water. I'm using lukewarm water. It's just warm enough to say that it's warm. If you use too much hot water, it can melt the adhesive off, and you don't want to do that. So you'll see how much cleaner this is already. Let me turn the water off here. Look at how much cleaner that is. You can almost there's just a little bit right here, but it's fine. I'm not worried about that little bit. And then there's a dog hair stuck to it. I get dog hair on literally everything we own here. So now all I do is I just sit it in my drainer. So my, I'm not even sure what it's called, sink strainer? Dish drainer? I don't know. But I set it in there and let it air dry. It usually takes about an hour. And when we come back, I'll show you guys that it's still sticky. I let the mat dry for, I would say, about an hour and a half. And as you can see, it's nice and clean again. And it's sticky. It was not sticky before, and now it is nice and sticky again, which is great. This is such an easy, quick thing to do to help you guys make your mats last just a little bit longer. Now, if you ever destroy your mats, I will tell you there are some great mat prices on Amazon. You can typically get 3 standard grip mats for $14.95. So I'll put that link below in case anybody would like to stock up on some brand new mats. But this is just a great quick way to clean your mat. It only takes a few minutes to just scrub it off and clean it and then let it dry. If you guys have any questions, please let me know in the comments down below. I'm always happy to answer those for you. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I put out new videos all the time. Hit the bell icon. That will alert you to when I post a new video. I hope you guys have a great day and happy crafting.